The Church of Jesus carries the message of the gospel to the entire world. Starting churches is God's only plan to depopulate hell. Jesus said, "I will build my church, and the gates of hell will not prevail against it." He didn't build a hospital or a school or a recovery meeting or a food shelf. His plan was to start churches in every town and village and city on planet Earth. He said to go into Jerusalem and Judea and Samaria and to the uttermost parts of the earth.
This year, God used Free Grace United to do so much church planting work around the world. In 2024, we were able to plant 5 new local churches through the resources of the Build the Kingdom offering. Overseas, our global pastors were able to plant 4 new churches. We planted in Rio Kindo, Kenya. A team from the States was able to go there and dedicate the building and pray over it and its pastors in February. Pastors John, Paul, and Grace and their team were able to plant a new congregation in Uluru, India, and our team was able to visit and encourage them just a few weeks ago. Also this year, Pastors Hilton and Amanda were able to lead their pastors in Bangladesh to launch a new church in Uttar Balapara, Bangladesh. And lastly, a new church was launched in Pakistan. But for the sake of security, we can't release the name of that location.
Guys, as of right now, the same sermon that's preached in the U.S. in English and in Spanish is now preached in a total of 7 languages every weekend around the world. And then here in the States, we were able to launch a new location in Iowa. Our Des Moines location opened in January, and Pastors Marcy and Doug and her team have been able to baptize 42 people this year alone, and they had an Easter weekend total attendance of 189. So far in 2024, Free Grace United has been able to baptize 424 people through our local churches.
Remember, every one of those numbers is a life, a family, and eternity. We're part of Jesus' only plan to depopulate hell, which is to plant His church, His body, in every town, village, and city on the earth. Our Build the Kingdom offering is the only reason we were able to see this level of ministry and miraculous advancement of the gospel.
Thank you all so much for your generous giving. We're so grateful for your sacrifice and your selfless act of caring about other people more than just yourself and your own local congregation. We are in the middle of a miracle. Great job, Free Grace United. We cannot wait to see what God's about to do with us next.